thinking all day. Where you at, man?
Hello.
There you go.
Oh, you couldn't hear me a minute ago?
Nope.
No. I say once again, man, I'm playing you a fucking handicapped team, man. I tell you, I should let your ass play the computer.
Ain't my fault.
Dude, say my fault.
I got players hurt too, shit.
Not as many players I got hurt. I got stars hurt. You got rookies hurt.
No, I got stars hurt.
Whatever, man. Let me go and get out of this thing so I can accept your invite. Whoop your ass. You've been chirping all day. You like that fucking fucking Coach Riley.
You still should have lost that game against him earlier today too.
No, I shouldn't have lost that game. Should have blew his ass out.
Shit, he had a chance to come back and win that or tie the game up.
Nah, that was cheating. That was on time. He had no more timeouts anyway. But he cheated. That shit wasn't no fumble. That same bullshit
was
with
a fumble.
your ass.
That was a fumble. That was. He hit the man.
He had the ball. He got to catch the ball first.
He did. He got hit.
Yeah, he didn't make no football move.
Man, this dude got hit with that hit stick. Play out.
Okay, got to catch the ball first. He put the ball in his hand.
That guy had possession of that football, man. You go back and look at the tape.
Don't matter, man. He got his ass whooped.
He lost.
We having the 10 fucking points.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you're going on to see them Panthers out there. They're going to whoop your ass too.
Coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it.
They got some more fun.
As their guys get set to match up between the
two. Got to whoop your ass.
Saints.
Just in case.
Back in the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
I got to send out my thing, man. That get me in trouble, man.
You did it already.
You did that. No commission, no people ass, boy. First after you lost. All right, guys. We're wasting a lot of time here.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Hey guys, you gotta beat us at home, man. We gotta beat his ass at home. Fuck that.
They'll come up on second and 12. Now Warner. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Fucking line over there weak, man. They scar on the bench. Lost 2 fucking 80 guys on my front line.
Three out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on the 3rd and 12. To throw, Warner.
Come on, Warner. How you miss that throw?
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers
I'll put you on the bench, man. Jones gonna play, man, because you're missing a lot of throws lately, man. You missed a whole lot of it. With the fucking Panthers, too. You beat the Panthers' ass, you make them throw.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Fielded at about the 28. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready.
Yeah, we know his game, man. He's going to give us an interception.
The next time he has that opportunity,
he'll throw right to it, guys.
Himself and get to the perimeter.
Play that little slot.
A little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
He can't help himself.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Kamara. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 3 yards on first, 4 on second, and now 5 on 3rd down. Move the sticks.
10 at the 47-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Switch it up here and look to throw. We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. They'll run on first down. Parrish.
Number 38.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to hell and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, is it a big dog?
Incomplete.
Come on, guys. You got to get the pick 6.
Not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The pick 6.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you,
pick 6,
you can
guys.
often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Open man is covered. It's complete.
The middle linebacker. That's what happened with the middle linebacker. I think that's how to play that.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling.
Look, come on, what are you doing way back there, White? Come up. What you? That's not. What you running way back there for in the short zone? I even pulled you up so you don't go that far back.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And this time they were ready for
Somebody
him as they'll
play.
stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Buccaneers' 28-yard line.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. From the gun, Briscoe. So they get a traffic there, and that's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield. for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
That's complete to his tight end, Sullivan. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4. And not what you're looking to do on 3rd and 1, completing the pass, but going backward.
I have zero explanation for that, because 3rd and 1, you just figure snap, throw, first down, right? Easy play. But end up losing yardage on it. That's hard to account for.
Wide open receiver.
Man. What y'all
Saints are
doing?
going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th
Run the
down to
same
bring
shit.
up
Come on,
1st
guys.
and
We're
goal.
going to pick that up.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal. And they sent that play backwards.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Extra score, Saints 7, Buccaneers 0. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Warner. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of
16 yards, a 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones.
Okay.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On 2nd down, Warner eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Warner. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
And they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
I don't know, whatever you're saying, your head is mumbling over there.
And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
I'm just mumbling like I don't know what.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Off play action. Briscoe.
Good job. Good job. Oh, come on, man.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
To throw on 2nd down. Briscoe. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And now a pause here after the play because, as you can see, slow to get up is Alvin Kamara. While the traders take a look, we'll step aside. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing on 3rd and long. Briscoe. Looking downfield for Godwin. Incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what turned out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh, thank you. Oh, come on, man. You're an expert. Let's see it.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some mark.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And they will
Good job, baby. Good job.
Great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Second and goal from the 1. Kamara trying again. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. And they'll turn the game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's the fullback. His second touchdown on the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Saints 14. Buccaneers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for them.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
What's wrong with your haircut, man? Everything you saying is coming across moment. Just a bunch of gibberish.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Warner. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll be
Boy, you gotta let it, because I was right there.
past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their confidence. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. It's a good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 38-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Warner from the gun.
Oh, yo.
Incomplete.
That's a beautiful freaking thing.
Trying to pull that one in.
Come on, baby.
On 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job controlling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll move the chains.
2 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Warner.
Come on, let him off.
Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
The scoreboard tells the story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Warner. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line.
12. And a Buccaneer first down.
They go back to the ground with Jones. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Ball carrier.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
To throw on 2nd down, Warner. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's the fullback. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Saints 14.
Buccaneers 7.
Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Well, okay, 50 goddamn things. Whatever you saying, I told you this shit is all muffled. Whatever you saying, your mic and stuff is all muffled.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans
I like that when it
offense.
first started.
They had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running with Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. On the ground, Kamara. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Off the bootleg. Briscoe out to his left. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call a position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
This is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Briscoe. The killer here is complete. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
And less than a yard.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. From the goal, Briscoe. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. A 1st down run here by Jones as he'll take it forward for a gain of about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Here's Jones. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Warner. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Larry Ogunjobi able to record his 5th sack of the season.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
For the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Operating from the gun, Warner. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Throwing on first down. Briscoe. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
On first and 10, Briscoe. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down, Parrish. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free?
Down, here's a keeper by the QB. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Saints are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run this one in. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Second and goal.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now third and goal. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now third and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
It's now 4th and goal.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, it's Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Briscoe is going to flip one out here to his running back. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Parrish, and he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
On 1st down, Briscoe. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
At the 48-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, Briscoe. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, Briscoe firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
waiting from the gun. Briscoe, and that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Complete to number
A good pickup there, 26 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Now a 1st down throw. Warner throwing middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Play action. It's Warner. That's caught by Howard. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
complete to
O.J. Howard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. A good running there by Kamara on 1st down as he takes this ahead for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And this will wind up a Saints 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play. Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Briscoe escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards, good for the Saints, first down.
Part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Brought down at the
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
1-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Bucs 18-yard line.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
And 3.
Looking to throw. Briscoe. That's complete. Right around the 8. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to throw. Briscoe. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Saints 24. Buccaneers 14.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
From the gun, Warner. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Intercepted. Maybe the turning point. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Warner. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 15. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
On the carry.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Saints 31, Buccaneers 14. Will Lutz to kick off 41.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a play, and sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Intended for number 80.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is, you know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
You can't go for it, man.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he finds Howard complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Kamara. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Briscoe. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. They got easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And my goodness, another interception. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
On 1st down, Parrish, and very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg. Briscoe under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DM.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Off play action. Briscoe steps away. And he's going to go down again. Justin Madubuike able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today. But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fielded just inside the 20. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Operating from the gun. Warner. And now here's another interception. Picked off near the 34. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. They'll run. This is Kamara. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Carrier.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a short gain here down to the 22.
He was taken down at the 22.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll keep it on the ground. Parrish. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground. You decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
A 35-yard attempt.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Back now on EA Sports. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Let's see y'all in the playoff. After y'all losing them
and he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
No, this is a rebound for them. Rebound for them.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory Not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
He's tired.
Throwing again. Warner. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First down.
Warner. This one caught by Isabella. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Open man is Howard, the tight end. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. A play fake. Now Warner. Past the 20. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 5. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Good game, coach.
Today's final score is Saints.
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf.
I don't know what the hell wrong with your microphone.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for New Orleans, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Good job. Good job. A lot of pressure. You did what you needed to do. Right? 2 times. All right. Okay. He's +5. What? I don't know what you're saying. I know I'm about to go to bed on you in a minute. Good job, Morris. Well, that puts you in trouble. You're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah.
You still might make the playoffs. Let me see what it look like now. Oh, you got the Giants and the Rams all tied up with you, so you got to, you can't afford to be losing, boy. You might be in trouble. You fucking gotta go see them damn Panthers next. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Mm-hmm. All right, bro. Well, you have a good night, man. I'm about to go to bed. I gotta get up. You ain't gotta sound so sad, man.